Hi guys, my name is Kai here, back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about my $2,000 PC and reviewing it. So we're going to be discussing, is it good quality of what I built, how much it's worth, like to be precise, I know I said $2,000, but and the history of how long this took. So we're going to be looking into detail of a lot of things today. So the PC parts that I bought, you know, for all you nerds out there that like to go into detail with PC parts and all that kind of stuff, I got a Windows 11, you know, I like the new gen, that sort of thing. I got an Intel Core i7 10th generation 700K, 3.80 gigahertz. It's not the best Intel Core in the world, but I did some comparing to my Intel Core in my laptop. This one is like, I don't know, 30% better. And then what do we got here? We got the RAM sticks, which is 16 gig RAM. It's the same RAM amount as my laptop, but I think it's a higher speed, as in like this one's got a 1066 megahertz. I'm not sure if that's better, or I don't know. It's a dual channel and I love it. You know, it's got the RGB sticks, and then we go into the motherboard details. Now this motherboard is pretty damn cool, if you ask me. It's got a wireless antenna, so it's a little bit funny. It just a little antenna that sticks out. It's got Wi-Fi 6, so I'm assuming that's the best Wi-Fi speeds and all that kind of stuff, the new gen, I would say. And it's a Rogue STRIX Z590E gaming Wi-Fi. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce the actual name correctly. But this motherboard has RGB in the motherboard. You can control it via a program that I have, and it has a little digital thing that it says on the top right. At the moment it says 40, and that's just its standard thing. The instruction booklet says all the code names of what the numbers and letters mean. And then we move on to the graphics card. Now this is the big one, because I was looking at a lot of graphics cards, and you know, my laptop had a 1050 Ti or 1050, just the regular one, and that's like 2005 or something like that. That's crazy old. So I wanted to move into the higher end, new generation, that kind of thing. So I was looking around, see what was out there, and I wanted something big. You know, when a couple of my friends had 2070, I think it was a 2070 Ti Super, I think, or something like that. I don't know, along the lines of that. And I want something bigger. I want to go the ray tracing DLSS, that kind of thing. And I found something along the lines of the 3060. Now I had to try and fit everything in the case, so I was looking around. I wanted the 3090, but the pricing on that is humongous considering it's brand new. It's like this early this year model, 2022 model. I think you can get it for about $1,200 or something, AUD dollars. It's just mad. So I thought, well, that obviously isn't going to cut it, considering it also won't fit because it's got triple fans. So I was thinking, well, I need dual fans, that way it'll fit. So I looked around and found that one, a 3060 dual fan, and yeah, that 3060, don't let me get started. I did some comparing. I looked at a couple of videos of comparing a 3060 to a 2070 and that kind of thing, like generation down. It is pretty spot on. Like, I get Minecraft with BSL shaders, I get 100 60 frames max, or around 200 frames. Between 160 and 200 frames is what I get with BSL shaders on Minecraft. That is, oh my god. Then we move on to storage. Now, my old laptop had like 500 gig SSD, and I wanted something bigger because storage is a massive issue with me. So I went ahead and got a 1 terabyte SSD 860 EVO M.2. So I'm not sure if that's the best SSD out there, but it's a terabyte. So I prefer terabytes over gigs because they're a lot bigger. And then we have my external hardware, external hard drive. So I didn't get a HDD. I'm just gonna use my external hard drive, so it's another terabyte added. And then we're moving on to the CPU cooler. Now it is, I think, MasterLiquid ML240L V2 RGB. It's the name of it is really complicated. Now, this was something quite interesting. You know, this is my first ever PC build, and I like the coolers, the liquid coolers, all that kind of cool stuff. So I was like, I want to try that. Setting it up, so that's all the parts together. Setting up was amazing. Like, I obviously got help from my brother. Thank you, my brother, for helping me get this PC up and running. I thank him so much. You know, we video call. In the end, we got it done. We got everything set up. And there's one issue you may have noticed in a few photos on social media or something. The top fan on the case isn't on, but the bottom is. That reason is because on the motherboard there wasn't enough CPU underscore fan pins. There was not enough of them. There was only two loads of pins, so it only could fit my CPU cooler and one more fan. I can switch it around and have the top going and then the bottom not going. Yeah, this PC is mad. So content creating and video making is going to be so much easier with this PC. So hope you guys, today's video, this was just a PC review and how much it cost, that kind of thing. And the time it took for me to build this PC with my brother. If we take the time out of when I had the breaks, probably 4 or 5 hours, probably 4 to 6 hours without the breaks. Pretty amazing for my first ever PC build. You know, I was also debating whether or not I should add like a little toy in the case. Like, I see a lot of people on Instagram and that kind of thing, they have like little collectible items sitting in the case. It's not around any moving parts or anything. It's just sitting there as a toy or something, and I'm thinking I should probably do that too, considering, you know, my channel is Lucky Car. So I thought, I got a couple of cars I maybe want to put in there, but I don't know. It's debatable, but just to be safe, not yet until I'm absolutely sure that you can do that. I can change the colors on the case and the colors on the CPU cooler. I've got it permanently red for now. I can just switch colors if I really needed to, but other than that, it's awesome. Thank you guys so much for supporting, and I'll see you guys in the next one.